So in this video, I'm actually going to talk about trade lines, and I'm also advertising for anyone who has good trade lines to offer them up so that we can sell them in our business and you can get paid out a commission. You can actually make a residual commission for the good credit that you have. So starting off, let me tell you what a trade line is, and then I'll explain how you can sell them and what we look for. A trade line is going to be an authorized user that you add onto your credit card account, not so that they can get a credit card in their name and go spend it. They actually don't have access to it, and we have a very secure system to make sure, and we do it extremely safe so there's no risk. You're just adding the positive payment history that you have on your card, the low balance, all of that, and the high limit, and that length of history to someone's credit file so that they can build credit. It leaves them in a good standing for about a 2 to 4 month window. We usually do a 2 to 4 month trade line so that they can just go get approved for and apply for the things that they want, whether it be credit card, house, or card. And then once they get approved, then the trade line can drop off after the set time. So a trade line will be, there's two types of trade lines. There's primary and there's authorized user. A primary, or the word primary on a trade line, just means that you in your name applied for the account and you're the only one. You're the primary account holder. So you were the one who started, initiated, and got approved for the account, which is what these people are trying to do when they have the good credit temporarily, is get their own primaries and then they can float and fly. So you having the good actual credit and lines of credit and credit card history to add on are the primary. The person getting added on their credit report on the line, when it posts on their credit, is going to say authorized user. Authorized user just means that they don't have full access, and different banks and different companies and credit are actually going to give you different access. You know, some people can get a card, some people can never get a card. Some companies have to mail out a card, so you want to keep it, send it to your address. But then also they can usually not make many changes to your account, and then also they'd have to have all of your information, and there's even safety for that because the authorized user kind of did stuff to the account. The other thing that's important about trade lines, you must keep your trade lines in good standing. If you have one late, 2 lates on your trade line, it's absolutely unusable for us, unfortunately. But if you have 100% on-time payment history, you have trade lines that are anywhere from 6 months to unlimited amount of time length in history, like how old they are. And then limits, we actually are not going to turn you down if you have a smaller limit. We do have placement for those. The payout is much less, and we do have a scale that'll show you how much you can get paid for, like what size card and what limit. But bring anything and everything that you have. We are looking for and always looking to bring on clients who have fair to decent credit, have trade lines or active open credit accounts that are no lates, no late payments or even 30 days. And then also they're not with high balances, so they must be under 30%. They could have been higher than 30% at one time, but they do need to be under 30% before we can consider them. And then we'll kind of evaluate based on case by case basis, like, you know, if we can use a trade line, and we'll show you what offer we can do. So hit us up, let us know if we can help you out. If you have multiple cards, I mean, you know, if you have maybe 10 cards, obviously we could set it up where you don't touch any of those, and we use those, and we're able to freely move those, and you could turn it into a nice residual income. We do have a lot of clients that are looking for all types of trade lines, so I highly suggest you at least submit us what you have and let us know. That way we can evaluate it and go over it, and then we can even teach you as well how to cultivate and grow the current cards that you have so that they're very valuable and useful in the future for yourself or for us to use as trade lines. So this is Alan. Thanks so much. Get in contact with us if you have any questions or want to submit your trade. And there'll be a link below where you can go and actually submit your info for a trade line you want to offer up and have us interview and go over it. Thanks.